Hi, welcome to Music Together presented by Musicfully. In today's video, we're going to learn about steps and skips on the staff. They're a little hard to read in music sometimes, so we're going to make it a little easier. Check us out at musicfully.com to sign up for lessons in your area. All right, here we go. Okay, so the step or the skip, that's kind of weird. What does that mean, right? So what we do is when we're figuring out steps or skips, we want to turn to our piano. All right, so on our handy dandy piano, we've got middle C, our good favorite middle C. T-Rex is owning middle C. Okay, if I want to go a step, I'm going to go one note higher on the piano. I'm going to go from one note to the very next key. So very next white key. All right, that is what we call a step. Now say, instead, I want to say T-Rex. All right, T-Rex is here again. And this time, I actually want to go a skip. So this time, I'm going to skip a note. So I'm on my bass note, I'm on my home note, and I skip the note. So I go 1, 2, 3, and magically, there's my skip. So I skip a letter, skip a finger, or skip a key. In this case, I'm going C, D, E. I'm going to skip D and not play that note. Or if I'm playing with different fingers, I'm going to look and see, okay, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to do that. And in this case, I'm skipping a note. All right, versus our step, where they're right next door. They're just exactly next door to each other. So you're saying 1, 2, or C, D, right? So that's the difference on the piano. Now we're going to take a second and look at them on our staff. Okay, so on our staff, it's going to look not exactly like on the piano, but pretty similar. The way we remember things is line to line are skips and space to line are steps. Let's do steps first because they're right next door to each other. So say you have the letter F. Okay, if I want to go right next door and do a step that is one note away to G, and I go line, space. So that is a step. Now say, instead, I want to do a different one, F, or step down. I can also step down to E. See how it's right next door? It goes space to line, space note, line note. All right, so steps are right next door. They go space to line or line to space. All right, let's look at skips. Skips, you can pick any note on the staff. I'm gonna pick G. We'll rename it G. Okay, for a skip, we go line to line or space to space. So line, here are all my line notes. All right, so I can go from this one to this note, and that's a skip. Skip is line to line or space to space. So this time, I'm going to find my space notes. Space note, space note, space note, space note. Also, fun fact, space note, space note. There are other space notes, but that's what we'll do for now. Okay, so say I want to use this space note. We're going to use A as our space note. We got a space note. Say I want to do a skip down. Remember, space to space is skip. So skip down, and you have F. So quiz time. All right, if I do this, step or skip? Now think through it. Is it line to space, space to line, or space to space? Okay, this time it's line to space. Oh, I remember that. That is a step. All right, let's do one more. What if I do this note to this note? Well, Check this out. It is a space note to a line note. Ah, you thought it was going to be a skip. It was a line. So it's again a step. Ah, you thought it was going to be a skip. I tricked you. It was a step. All right. So space to line, that's a step. Okay, last one. Space to space. Skip. I hope this video has been helpful for you in helping you understand a little bit better how to read steps and skips in your music. As you start to learn more about music, you'll find that you're going to encounter different kinds of skips and steps. So for now, just think line to line, space to space for skips, and space to line and line to space for steps. As it gets a little bit bigger and more complicated, you'll figure it out. But I promise we'll be there to help you. There's actually another video, which check out in the comments below, where we talk about intervals. And that would be a good video to maybe look at after this. There's actually 2 interval videos. There's a basic interval video and a more advanced interval video. So once you feel like you've mastered steps and skips, then check out our interval videos where it'll take it a little more in depth so you kind of get a better idea of what to do next. We are Musicfully, where music is fun. Check us out at musicfully.com to sign up for lessons in your area. We post a new video every week, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you there. Have a great day. Bye-bye.